Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Now, I know a lot of public defenders, they have too many clients, but if he did so, he properly performed the duties of his office. Is there any duties of those that are attorneys? Oh, let's say I emailed attorneys and you decided to obstruct my correspondence. A thousand or 2,000 of them. Yes. And that you don't want me to get an attorney and you want me to be indigent and you want to continue to deprive me of the enforcement of the international conventions of the United States of America. I think other nations are now liable. Poach. I told you about your election. I told you about suing each and every Secretary of State for $500 million for allowing to. Now the international community is liable. Now, I was not given any due process. Yeah, that's what it says. No personal service by mail or service by publication. I was never given a dissolution of marriage. Yes. I've been obstructed from contacting the petitioner and the minors named because you would not allow me to mail or service a process of court documents by a third party, or contact by my respondent's lawyer. Yes, you would not remove your fraud. You would not remove your forgery. You would not remove each and every one of the fraudulent fucking things you did. Now the international community is liable for not holding the United States accountable. The weird part is I can sue them as, uh-oh. Mount Supranode systematic here means unrelated to the failings of any particular council. The idea of a system ineffectiveness as opposed to attorney effectiveness is developed more fully in the following section. Exactly what system's failing right now? Is it law enforcement? Major Mitzi. Is it every sheriff in every county, Washington state? Is it the individual states where I emailed constables and sheriffs? Well, you don't have jurisdiction, and you don't think it's a failure of the United States of America to refuse to enforce the civil rights of this nation because you thought that since I'm going to get to sue you for the failure of the judicial system of the United States of America. Now, you remember that American Bar Association? They did a 3-year study. Yes. The Standing Committee of Legal Aid and Indigent Defendants reported on the problem. Criminal justice system functions inefficiently. Now, inadequate funding forces appointed counsel rationalizers, which inevitably compromises our ability. Why don't you get me all the members of the ABA again? I just wanted to know, okay, of every attorney of the United States that's practiced law outside the United States, yes, or did help another nation with any of their international agreements, or maybe help them with their law schools where they don't know how to teach the law. I want to know all of those in the United States of America that thought that our criminal, oh, look at this. Federal criminal civil rights laws impose criminal penalties for the deprivation of certain federal rights, privileges, or immunities. We thought that this was not enforceable. Yes, I thought it was. Now, a jury of guilt beyond a reasonable doubt. You know, when